There are two kinds of people in this world. The people who fail to do what they know they should, and those who keep doing things they know they shouldn't. Guess what? You're both. Hi, I'm your host, life and business coach, Marcy Barker, aka your loving kick in the pants. In this podcast, I'll teach you the 6 steps of my accountability code that will help you wake up with clarity and show up with aligned action steps that make follow through easy and peaceful. All right, let's jump in. Hello, my beautiful people. I'm here with my oldest and most seasoned employee. She is my office manager turned head of HR. This is Leila. She's my 14 and a half going on 30-year-old daughter. Welcome to the podcast. Do you know what this podcast is called? Your loving kick in the pants.
Oh, that was going to be my guess. I was going to say disarming honesty.
That's
Jenny's.
Jenny is my sister.
I don't listen to your podcast.
Jenny has had a podcast for years, and she did like 700 days straight of daily podcasts. So
Doesn't she still do them?
I think so.
'Cause
Thanks for the shout out to another podcast. All right, so you started working for me this year. I put all of my kids on my payroll, and I told everybody they needed to come up with their job title and job description. So tell the listeners what your job title is and your responsibilities.
my job title is head of HR, so every time my sisters are mean, I can just write an email to myself to get them fired. And,
Nobody's been fired yet.
well, I haven't written very many letters yet.
Do you consider yourself the office manager still?
Yeah.
Because you like to do everything.
Yeah. I like to make money, and making money means working more, and my sisters don't understand that I'm just trying to work more. They think I'm just trying to take over everything when I just want to get all the tasks done, so I make money for working on them.
And sometimes you do take over things, though, because you learn that from me. When I am talking about my kids to other people, I always say that Leila is my mouth with Aubrey's brain, because you like to do a lot of things. And you have a lot of ideas, and sometimes I feel like I can't keep up with you. But what would you say are some of your favorite traits about you?
I don't know. I'm pretty, but that's not really a trait.
You're right. What are some things about you that make you awesome?
I can't think of anything. I know I am, but I don't know. What do you think?
Well, I think you're a hard worker. When you have a goal, you definitely find ways to get it done. You also are very mature. When Leila was in elementary, she would always go outside to recess and hang out with the recess aide instead of other kids her age.
I think I was just unpopular.
Well, you're mature, but maybe that's true because you like to be popular, but you say you don't care.
Well, I don't want to be popular. All the popular kids smoke and vape.
That's so crazy in junior high. What else?
Like, they were, like, face full of makeup and stuff.
Okay, so if some of my listeners have kids in junior high, tell us some secrets. What are some things that we should be aware of? You said smoke and vape. You know, a lot of kids
Vape, like, all the
7th,
time.
8th, and 9th grade.
Yeah, 7th grade, like, last year, I was friends with this boy who would always be running in the bathrooms, and, like, you could hear him yelling at his friend. They're fighting over their vapes. Like, 7th graders do it, and then I'll walk into the girls' bathroom, and I'll have to, like, hold my breath through a whole cloud of smoke to get into the stalls.
That's crazy.
So, like, a lot of kids do it, and they don't get caught very often.
Do you ever get tempted to try it?
No.
That's good. That's the right answer. Okay, we just did our mother-daughter creating confidence retreat. What was your favorite thing about that?
I like meeting all the girls. The other thing I was going to say, though, is it's actually becoming unpopular to vape. If you go on Instagram and you just watch Reels, because I don't have TikTok, you see, like, let's confuse the kids that vape, like, happy 40th birthday. So, like, it's becoming more unpopular, but the kids that do it are still deemed popular.
What do you mean, trick them? Say it's their birthday.
Like, it says, like, let's confuse the kids who vape, and then it shows pictures of, like, people turning 40 years old, saying that the kids who vape aren't gonna, like, know what that is like.
Oh, because they're gonna die before they hit 40.
Yeah.
And so why are they deemed as popular?
I guess they just like the way they dress, the way they act. Everybody, like, they have a big friend group, so.
Huh. That's interesting. Do you remember in elementary when I told you that popular doesn't necessarily mean everybody likes you? It's just that you're well known.
So I've always said that I'm well known, I'm just not popular.
Yeah, which I think is good, because I guess you could say that about me too. I'm well known. I don't know if I'm popular. I don't really care. I don't really ask, but
You guys make me feel like I'm popular. My daughters, you guys.
How?
Liz tells her teacher and everybody she knows that I'm a celebrity, and I go hang out with other celebrities and stuff.
Yeah, she signed pictures of herself for Liz to bring her classmates.
Yeah, we were joking about having an autographed picture of me because she needed Christmas gifts to give to some of the kids in her class.
Hey listeners, the message of waking up and showing up is yours for the taking. In fact, it's free. I've recorded my entire audiobook and I'd love for you to consume it between episodes. Head to marcybarker.com to get instant access to the accountability code Wake Up and Show Up. All right, let's jump back in.
What else has surprised you about junior high or getting older?
Everybody's just like mean for no reason in classes. I don't know. That's like junior high specifically.
Yeah, probably because all of their brains are changing and growing and they're dealing with all their hormones and stuff like that.
Yeah, I just don't like school in general.
Well, summer's coming up. What are your plans for summer?
Work a lot so I can make money, and there's a new custard place that they're building right now. They're making a lot of progress on it fast. So me and Scotland, my best friend, we're going to try and work there in the summer because our friend's dad owns it. So I'm going to try and get that so maybe I can have 2 jobs. So I want to just make a lot of money.
You're following in my footsteps. I had a lot of jobs at a young age.
I don't want that many, but I do just want to work with Scotty. So I do that. But I just like having money. I spend money very fast.
Yeah, you do.
But
you had payday and then how much did you just spend on Shein? Like $65?
Yeah. Well, I have $37. I would have like $45, but I bought my mom flowers yesterday.
I do owe you $10 though for the bet that we made.
What bet?
Do you remember the bet last night? We called a certain someone on the phone.
Yeah.
You don't have to say that. Okay, yes, you did buy me flowers yesterday. You bought me 12 roses, red roses. That
No,
made
they
me
were
feel
pink.
nice.
I was going to buy the lighter ones. I liked them way better, but they were $50 because there were more of them.
So why did you buy me flowers? I'm a little bit confused by that.
I don't know.
It was nice.
I felt like it. I don't know.
That's nice. It made me feel special, but I was like, what is she trying to get out of me? Does she want something?
No, I just
Are you
felt like
apologizing for something that you're going to tell me about?
No.
Okay. Thank you.
I mean, this is not correlated, but you might get an Instagram DM from one of my friends saying that I said a swear word.
Oh,
so
that's
with a screenshot.
I know you like to swear every once in a while.
I just do it to be funny sometimes. I don't actually swear, though.
In Liz's podcast, we talked about how all of my daughters know how to twerk.
I do not. Liz puts on my big heels and will do, like, weird dances in them. Like, last night she was doing, like, some stripper dance to the song Team Umi Zumi.
It was not a stripper dance.
You did not see what I saw.
I wouldn't categorize it as stripper dance, but she definitely had some twerking in there. But yeah.
They keep teaching my little cousin that lives with us how to twerk. He's like 6.
Yeah. Hopefully he stops doing that. So, what do you like about working? Do you find things that you like about working, or you are the kind of person that's like, oh, paycheck?
Well, my favorite part is the paycheck. I do like having money. That's my favorite part about it. But it is fun to see stuff come together, and I do like planning. So, like, the retreat was probably a good thing for me to work on because just all the different aspects of planning it, and budgeting I'm getting a little bit better at, which I need for regular life anyways.
Yeah.
So I've kind of tried to just do a lot so I can make more money, but I do enjoy it. Like, I wouldn't do it all the time if I didn't enjoy it.
Yeah, that's good. I enjoy having you guys work too because I am happy you guys are learning things at a young age that I'm learning right now.
Yeah, well, I'm glad I can have a job to make money because they don't even teach you anything to do with money at school, like, at all.
Yeah, it's
really stupid. That's another thing I hate about school. It has so many problems.
I am tempted to homeschool.
Well, I've been meaning to talk to you about that, actually, because you were talking about, like, someone, their 16-year-old bought a house and stuff like that. I was going to say, like, I would much rather be homeschooled. Like, I'd miss public school, but it'd be so much better.
Yeah, I wonder how easy it is for you to get your high school diploma, too, and just, like, knock it out and be done with school.
Then I can move out. My mom says I can't move out till I finish high school.
Well,
because I'm going to move across the country.
You're not going to move out till you're 18, at least.
Well, I know, I'm just joking. But I turn 18 beginning of senior year, and she says I have to stay until I graduate.
Yeah.
Which would be, like, months after, because I turn 18 in September, and then I have to finish senior year.
Yeah. Daddy wants you all here as long as possible, though.
I don't know.
I don't get that
Absolutely
either.
not. No.
When we were dating...
I'm not staying here any longer than I have to.
But from his perspective, you know, we were dating when he was 23 years old, and his mom took
Child predator. Literally, you were 17.
That's okay. We didn't do anything till it was legal and legit. His parents did a lot of stuff for him, and I think that he really liked that, so he wants to do that for you girls too. But I'm like, I'm doing that for you guys in a different way. I'm allowing you to take off with the tools instead of take off with the resources.
Well, as soon as we move to Costa Rica, get horses, maybe then I'll stay.
Good luck. Maybe you can move with Daddy. Only. So when it comes to the past retreat we just did, what do you think was one of the best things that came out of it, and what's maybe something that we can improve for the next retreat this fall?
I think the best thing for me was just planning it. But I think for everybody, probably, I guess they did probably build some confidence, which was the theme. But everybody made really good friends. Like, even 20 minutes ago, I got a FaceTime request. So I think everybody just gained a lot of friends out of it.
Mm-hmm.
But probably what we needed to improve on is there was a lot of downtime, like a lot, because 2 people canceled on us, which was horseback riding and a speaker. And even with that, we still had a lot of free time, and I feel like nothing was as, like...
Structured?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Like, nothing was as structured as it should have been, I feel like. So there was a lot of time that we could have used to do activities for creating confidence where we didn't.
Yeah, and one of the activities we also planned, I forgot the whole roll of paper.
What was that for? What were we doing?
We were going to have all the girls lay down and trace their bodies and then write down all of the things that they liked about their bodies. And we totally forgot all the paper.
Oh.
And the weather was so bad, I was like, we're not going to find any store that has a big roll of paper like that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's good, because we did have a tight schedule with things planned, and then some things fell through. So I think that will be much different, though, because the area that we're going, the St. George area...
It's like Santa Clara, isn't it?
Mm-hmm, there's plenty of things to do.
Yeah.
Like, there's basketball courts and the volleyball.
But the only thing is, I want the retreat to be a little bit longer than we planned it, because with there being all of the swimming pools and hot tubs, I feel like it takes a while to change and everything, so I feel like if we had more time to do everything, it'd be better, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause you want to do all the retreat activities, but you're going to be there, so you're going to want to swim and stuff.
Yeah, I also think that...
But we booked an extra day.
I think that we are also just going to be living in our swimming suits.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be...
Which is good, because I just ordered a bunch of new bikinis.
What? You did?
Yeah. Remember, I got 4 bikinis and then a bunch of hair stuff. That's what I bought on Shein.
$60 for 4 bikinis and a ton of hair stuff.
Well, okay, so I bought, like, a bunch of hair bows. I bought heatless curls. I bought curls for my bangs.
Okay.
Because I just got bangs, which look
It's a full-time
questionable.
job. Same with Liz's.
Well, I told them to cut them long enough so I could pull them back. I can't tuck them behind my ear. That's why I have them, like, up right now.
Yeah.
Because they go, like, barely past my nose. Yeah. So I need to figure out how to style them, or they look pretty bad.
You are doing good, though. I don't think I ever had the same sort of... I had confidence at your age, but I didn't have skills. And
well, I have, like...
Nobody really helped me. Even though I had older siblings, nobody really helped me learn how to curl my hair, do my makeup, or anything like that.
Yeah. I don't really have skills. I have, like, half a skill in everything, which is really annoying, because there's girls in my neighborhood that are, like, really good at hair, really good at sports, and I can do, like, half of what they can do, but I can do all of it. So it's, like, annoying, because I just want, like, a couple things that I can do really well, but, like, I can try something and then do it okay.
Yeah. Have you heard the saying, C's get degrees?
No, I actually thought you were going to say something else. No, I have heard that, though.
Yeah, that's fine. That got me through school.
Tell Dad that. Tell Dad that.
Yeah, because I always felt like I wasn't super good in anything. Like, you know, people were getting letters, you know, you can letter in a sport if you get a certain amount of time on a starting team or varsity or something. So all these kids were lettering, and I think I technically did letter in soccer and cross country, but it wasn't like, I wasn't the best. And so sometimes I struggled with that. And being a cheerleader, I was like, I don't want to be the best cheerleader, because...
Well, I was going to try out for cheer, but it's like I don't know how it used to be, but I feel like it's worse, because it's like, I mean, I know it's expensive, but you have to have like front back tuck, backhand spring, and like your jumps have to be perfect. So I didn't even try out just because I missed the parent meeting anyways.
My bad.
But
It was my fault.
yeah, I know. And it was like mandatory, but I just didn't, I don't know. I knew I wasn't going to make it even if I tried out because I don't have the skills, and it's the natural cutoff because I know the girls that were trying out do have the tucks.
Yeah. Well,
So I couldn't possibly make
We
the
live
cutoff.
in a nicer area where a lot of the kids can afford activities like that. But growing up, I lived in an area where nobody did anything like that. So I think that's why it was. I guess that a lot of the cheerleaders did do tumbling and gymnastics and stuff, but
I
didn't.
I go to like a tumbling gym, and the girls that are in the cheer class, I asked them like how many classes they take, and all of them were like, I do it 8 classes a day. Each class is no. Each class is 1 hour, and every time I go, I hear like, oh, I just did 6 classes. Like, finally, my last class of the day. Like, their parents have to be paying like $2,000. Like,
it's crazy.
It's
I just love you so much. I want to keep you at home, and that's why. So tumbling, you did recently run for student body office.
Yeah, I made it to the 2nd round, but I didn't make it, which I kind of expected. My best friend made it though, so.
I enjoyed putting together that, or getting clips for the video. I was at a conference in California. It's called Secret Knock, and they call it secret because you never know who's going to show up or who you're sitting next to. So there are a lot of celebrities there, even billionaires. And so Leila called me and she said, I made it through the 1st round. And I said, do I need to get a lot of celebrities to endorse you? And she's like, yeah. So I went around and asked people, hey, can you make a quick video for my daughter? So that was cool.
One of my history teacher knew who the Storage Wars guy was, at least.
Dave Hester. I had a good conversation with him about reality TV shows.
My dad said he was like the mean guy, but I saw online that he got paid to be the mean guy. I don't think he's actually rude, is he?
Well, he didn't really get paid to be the mean guy, but when he first started filming, he said all of them wanted to be portrayed as, like, the best one, the most awesome one. And the production was like, don't worry about it. And he said as soon as he started getting checks for production, he's like, okay, I'm okay with whatever you're doing. And he said that he used to have 50 people come into his pawn shop every day, and then when the show aired, he had 500 people coming into his shop.
Oh, wow.
But he also said that those people, they weren't buying anything. They just wanted to come and meet him. So that's when he trademarked his yup, and he started selling merch, and he was like, I won't take a picture with you unless you buy merchandise from me. So anyway, it's kind of crazy. But so with your goals, what do you want money for? What does the money mean for you? Because you obviously don't want to save it.
No, I do. I save like 40%.
Yeah, that's true.
And
I force you.
No, okay, here's the thing. She says she forces me to, which could be technically true.
I don't pay you your full paycheck.
No, I know, but I'm saying with who has set up that account, you technically have. But if she did not force me to, I would still save that much money.
Why?
Because I understand that I'm going to want to get a car and a house and an apartment. I'm going to want to pay rent, especially if I move.
To New York.
Yeah, to New York. It's expensive. And I've known that for a long time.
It's only $8,000 a month, though.
Okay, listen, that's what I want. I know that that's expensive. I know. I think I can do it, though.
Okay.
Like, I like to have money because I like to buy things. I like to, like, go out to the store and I online shop. So it's just anything. When I want it, I can purchase it. But, like, I use coupons and stuff. Well, I use coupons on Shein because it gives you coupons, like, every time you log in.
Do you remember when I used to coupon for in real life?
Yeah, but I'm glad we don't do that.
You were little.
It's like, it's giving TLC.
That was like a huge crazy stuff, but do you remember how I would coupon and it would take a long time at the register? So do you remember what you did as a toddler?
What?
You stole nail polish?
Oh, yeah. On accident. It was called Sinful Colors.
Yeah, and I went back to the store to return it, and I was like, my daughter stole this. And then I got home, and I found another one in the bag. And I was like, okay, I think...
You gotta keep that one, because they won't suspect you.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess that's the way to do it. You go return one, and you get your toddler to take it.
I bought those flowers the other day, because I was with my friends, but I bought them, and then we went to Lee's to get pickles, And I had to show the girl the receipt so she didn't think I stole them. Because I was like, no, I just bought these at Smith's. And I was like, oh, do you need to see my receipt? Because I can just walk out of the store with them.
So you went to 2 grocery stores yesterday?
Yeah. And then we went to, like, Fizz and Crumble and Starbucks.
Did you buy something at every place?
No.
Oh.
I used my gift card at Crumble, and then I bought a Starbucks drink.
Yeah. So with this upcoming retreat in the fall, we needed to talk about who is our ideal client. Do you know what that means?
Yeah.
Who do you think would be a good fit for our upcoming retreat?
Like who specifically, or like demographic?
Like,
wise?
Yeah, not specifically, but demographic wise, mothers, daughters.
Well, it is a mother-daughter retreat.
It's like
so
people who want to have more adventure. People who want to
have big houses, lots of money. We can upsell them. I'm just kidding. Probably, I don't know. Let's see. Well, I guess just daughters is the main thing, but
ages.
Ages. Well, that's what I'm trying to think is ages.
I think we do need to change the ages.
Well, one part of me wants to invite older girls, like 16 maybe.
We do have
because
a 17-year-old
I have like 16, 17-year-old friends in certain places, but the other part of me wants to be the oldest there because I don't like when people, even though I'm planning it, I don't like when people come up to me and tell me what to do just because they're older than me. Like, not adults. Like, I don't like when teenagers will tell me what to do. You're 2 years older than me. So I don't want it to be like, I'm messing around and they're like, stop it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
They act more mature. Even though I am mature, I act crazy sometimes, but I don't know. I feel like that would be a problem or annoying or something.
Yeah. We do have a 17-year-old that is interested.
Who?
Just somebody.
Oh.
And her mom. So, do you know the accountability code? How many steps is it?
I was going to say eat, sleep, repeat. That's not it. Isn't it like wake up and show up or something like that?
That's like the subtitle of my book and the name of my mastermind.
It's like 7 steps, right?
6.
6?
Yeah.
I tried to read her book. I couldn't get through it.
Why?
Not because it's boring. I suck at reading. I hate reading, so...
You used to love reading.
I know. I used to go through like a chapter book a day. Now the only time I go to the school library is because I need to get my stupid English assignments done.
Too much screen time, too.
No.
Okay, so I did like a pop quiz with Leah. So let's see. I'm going to quiz you on the accountability code. Because as my employees and my head of HR, you need to know what we do here. Okay? So first step is reflection. What does that mean?
Think about your day. Think about your life, your being.
Okay, what does that look like for you? How do you reflect effectively, would you say?
Like when I'm in bed, I just think.
Okay. What have you been thinking about lately? Usually I ask my clients, reflection is the source of your goals, your values, your problems. So what has been taking up your mental energy lately that you've been reflecting on?
School. So I want to quit. I won't drop out, but I would rather be homeschooled because, I don't know, I just don't like school. There's too much drama everywhere. So, like, I just don't like that. It takes up all my time. And then, aside from all the drama and all the social relationships and everything, I also have my homework and assignments, and that is annoying. So, basically, school takes up a lot.
Yeah. I think my fear with homeschooling is that I would not be good at it and I'd have to send you back to school.
Well, I don't want to miss out on, like, prom and stuff like that. Like, the dances. Like, I don't really go to sporting events, but I would want to go to, I don't know, I would want that experience without the work and the drama, but that doesn't really exist.
Yeah, it does. I took Daddy to a prom 2 weeks ago.
You took him to an adult prom for, like, what, $800?
No.
It's like $80. How much was it?
No, don't worry about it.
I saw the flyer
anyway, I don't
somewhere.
have to go to school, but you can still find things to do.
Yeah, but you're like 30.
Okay. With the second step of the accountability code, it's humility. So humility is a modest view of who you are related to who you can be, and we talk about tapping into sources like Heavenly Father or wherever you get your beliefs from. So when it comes to school taking up a lot of your mental energy, how does bringing God into your life help you reflect so you know what to do next?
I guess I just, like, when I make decisions at school, if I think about God and everything, then that helps me go in the right direction. But I've always said, like, I would rather be a church like 8 hours a day than school 6 hours a day.
Yeah.
Just because of how uplifting it is, and there's no drama. I mean, there can be a little bit, but like not nearly as much. And there's no swearing anywhere. Like, even if people do swear, which I know some kids that do go to church swear still, but I mean, no one does it there. So it's like, it's just a better environment to be in.
Yeah. What would you say is the easiest way that you bring God into your life?
Church. Well, if it's not church, it's EFY, FSY, but those are only like once a year. So,
Yeah.
but I feel like those are even better.
Well, luckily you get to go this summer.
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
Yeah. Okay. Then.
I mean, you mean spring, since it's still winter.
Oh, yeah. Let's not talk about the snow. It's lame. We need to get out of this place. Okay, the third step of the accountability code is planning. So planning is putting together a detailed proposal for achieving success. So when it comes to school and summertime and all of that, how do you think you can make the most of your summer?
I want to go out with my friends a lot. That's another reason I just want to make money, is because I like to have money when I go out, but I just want to make a lot of money. But I'm not really thinking more about short term, but like long term, because my goal for a long time, since I was like 8 probably, has always just been move out. Like, I don't necessarily hate living here, but I dislike it enough to want to move out.
Layla has
like, it's not bad. I just don't want to live with my sisters.
You've always wished you were an only child.
Yeah.
Which kind of makes me sad, but there's nothing we can do about it.
Well, I'd be sad if my sisters were gone, but like, I want to live up by myself.
Yeah, it's nice to
I
have
don't like
your own
living
space.
with everybody. And my mom won't let me get another dog.
Why would I? Why do we need another dog?
Why not? Have you seen a dog before?
Why not?
I don't think you have
I
seen
can
a dog.
give you a lot of reasons. Okay, planning. Let's think for a second. If we took homeschooling seriously, what would we need to plan over the summer so come fall we can make a really solid choice?
I think that I would honestly just not worry about it too much, but I would just get the most simple curriculum you can find, and then that way we can add on things like how to pay your taxes, for example, household stuff that you're actually going to need. Because if I go into like architecture or something, I'm going to need all this math, Pythagorean theorem or whatever, but I'm not going to use that doing a career that doesn't involve that. So I feel like if we can just find like a very simple curriculum where I like pass stuff off, I get my GED, my high school diploma, isn't that what it is? Or whatever, I don't know.
Yeah.
But once I just get that, and then you can actually teach me useful things that I'm going to need to know. And especially English, that too, like everybody has ChatGPT now. Like no one's
We don't
writing.
need to learn English anymore.
Well, I actually do think English is very important grammar-wise, because there are some kids who cannot write grammatical sentences for the life of them. So I think other people need that. I just don't need that, because I have common sense.
Well, luckily,
But I think
everybody
English
learns
just
it
is
somewhere.
to teach you common sense. Like,
Everybody learns it somewhere. So
yeah, but
you have some awesome parents that are educated.
I used to correct my mom's texts. I'd sit there and watch her, and I'd be like, capitalize that. That. Now I write my text in all lowercase.
You would also correct it before I was even done.
I know. But it used to bother me so much. Now I don't care. But
Another thing we'd have to plan is how do I homeschool for different children at different levels. And because I think homeschooling a 14-year-old is going to be easier than maybe an 8-year-old. I don't know.
Well,
I have no idea.
I already think that an 8-year-old Leah is hard to deal with anyways, so how bad can it get?
I don't know. Me and her spent
Because I think it's already...
She's not fit for school, that's for sure. Like,
I know, it's...
me and her spent a lot of time together this week, and it's been really good. Really, really good.
I made a bet with Leah yesterday. Okay, so I told her I'd pay her, what was it, like $5? I was willing to go up to like 20, but her starting offer was $200 to stay for a week to stay off of screens. And Leah is addicted to screens. So I told her no. And then I negotiated the deal even lower. I told her $20 or something. I negotiated it down to a Starbucks drink, which is like $6. So she says she's going to do it. She's all committed. And then she quits the whole deal like 2 hours in to watch Powerpuff Girls.
Well, it's hard because the snow has been horrible. It is spring break, and
But
She
just
probably has ADHD or something.
yeah. But it's like I hope she has ADHD.
So that would
So
give an
she's
answer.
not actually just like really annoying.
No,
because,
she's good.
Well, okay, she's good, but I'm saying like when she taps on the table like last night over
Yes.
and over and over, she won't stop.
Yeah, it's hard to play games.
And then
with
she
it
came
sometimes.
she came downstairs to me today, and she goes, Liz won't stop doing this and this. And I was like, well, what about you last night? You don't stop.
And
What'd
she say?
I don't know. She just kept making an excuse about how Liz was doing it.
okay.
But
All right. The next step of the accountability code is implementing, putting into use your desired skills or values. So let's say over the summertime we're like, okay, we will plan to homeschool in the fall if we see X, Y, and Z from you. What are some of the things you would have to implement so that we know
we
that it
have
would
to
be
clean
worth
the
it?
house
Yeah.
because
Yeah. That's a good one.
I mean our house is cleaner than school. Have you seen those desks?
Oh, really?
No, they're not that bad.
That
but
makes me feel good. Yeah,
probably we'd have to have the house clean all the time because it is distracting to have everything.
Yeah.
It's not as distracting as blue hair though.
Oh, like kids at school? You're saying?
No,
Oh.
the stupid dress code is like
Oh.
boys aren't gonna be able to focus if you have a hat on.
Oh.
Like, shut up.
People are so weird.
I know, I hate it. I hate school. There's so many problems with it, but
I'm glad my
it's
time
just,
is done.
there needs to be no mess in the house. Yeah, I can't wait to be done with school.
Yeah, because who's going to make everybody lunch at lunchtime?
You
know?
and
No.
Dad. Well, you and Dad work from home.
Daddy could.
Dad can.
We should put him in charge of that.
Yeah.
But all of you
I
guys could
like
do it
school
too.
lunch,
All
though.
of you guys could do it too. It'd be home
Okay,
ec.
what I have learned recently is that I am good at cooking, but I suck so badly at baking. Like, I tried to make pasta the other day, which technically is cooking, I think, but it was like, I would say it's more baking side anyways, because it was like egg and flour. Like, I was making it
Yeah.
from scratch. It did not work. And then I tried to make pancakes, which is also more like baking because flour and eggs and sugar and stuff. And it was so bad. I was going to use the mix, but then I made it from scratch because there was no mix left. But, like, I cannot bake at all.
You suck at baking because I suck at baking. Because I don't bake anything. But
It's so straightforward, though.
I could get-
Like, I
well,
can cook. I just can't bake.
we need...
So,
Yeah, we would definitely need...
but I guess
some help.
cooking is more useful.
Okay, so cleaning, having a clean space would be important. What else
Food.
we need to implement a skill or a value to help
Probably
us know?
staying on task while you're at home because we'd have to get used to it, but when you're at home, you go into this mindset of, I'm at home, I can do whatever I want.
Yeah.
So you'd have to learn, maybe if we like put like a dedicated space to homeschooling, that way that space is less like home and more like productivity or whatever,
Yeah.
so that you know you're not regularly at home. I mean, in a sense.
Yeah. Okay, the fifth step of the accountability code is commitment. So this is dedicating yourself to a person or a cause. I like to tell my clients that these are black and white things. You either did them or you didn't. So what's something that we would have to do in order to make the best decision?
I'd say we're religious, so probably pray about it and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's a good
Because
one.
that's a big one, like, in our lifestyle.
Yeah, another thing
And then, like, figure out all the money and stuff. Like, how much it's going to cost to homeschool, because you need to buy curriculums if you don't have one.
I think
Like, I've seen some of my friends that have been homeschooled before said that their parents have, like, found curriculums. I don't know exactly how that works, but...
Okay, that's a good point. I didn't think about that, but a commitment, we would definitely have to do our research. We'd have to look into what the
research.
options are.
But if we did do it next fall, well, that'd be my freshman year, so you'd have to find a high school one. Oh, we would have a lot of time to plan it, because it's April and school doesn't start till August. So we would have a good amount of time to do research at this point if we were to go next year.
Yeah, I think I would need to find a hybrid option too, where it's like a lot of stuff is online, but you guys also get stuff in person somewhere. That would be good. Okay, so commitment items would be pray about it, figure out the money side, and then actually do the research on what's out there. So commitment items are good. Commitment items, you can prove that you did them.
Yeah.
So we can write those down if we're serious about this. The last step of the accountability code is feedback. Feedback is information used as a basis for improvement. So what's some of the feedback we might come across as we're trying to make this decision?
Feedback, like, from us or from other people, or what do you mean?
Anything that we learn as we're taking action in this direction. What
I
do
mean,
you
I
think might
feel
come
like
up?
there's going to be a lot of struggles that will come up, stuff that we're going to have to fix. I mean, I can't think of specifics, but I mean, I feel like maybe just staying on task, I feel like would be the hardest one, just because we are at home. And then
all of us are.
Yeah.
Maybe me and Daddy are out.
because you guys already work from home, but even like when I stay home, well, we'd have to find a balance between us and my parents working, because even when I do stay home, when I'm sick or something, I'll go up to talk to my mom at like 12 and she'll be like, you do not talk to me till 2:30. Like,
Yeah.
this is my work time. So I'm like, whatever. So
That is true.
So she won't even talk to me when I stay home, because she's like, this is my time,
Yeah.
not yours. You should be at school.
The year.
I'll be like coughing up blood.
Whatever. She's making a joke. That's not true. Yeah, the year that all of you were in school, 1st, 3rd, 5th, and 6th grade, you were all in the same school full time, and I was like, it is my time.
That's another thing I've been mad about with my siblings. All of them are 2 years apart, but me and Lexi are 1 year apart. That's always gone on my nerves.
My bad.
She gets like 2 years without Liz and stuff. I mean, she probably wants Liz in there because they're closer, but like, I'll get mad once she goes into junior high. Like, we're at the same school. Once she gets into young women's, like, I don't know, that always gets on my nerves.
You're not over that yet?
No, I don't think I ever will be. Until I move out, I think all my problems will be solved.
Yeah, you'll move out when you're close to 19, and then Lexi will move out right after you.
Yeah, because her birthday's at the end.
What
of
if
the
one of
year.
your sisters
Well, no,
moves
she has
out
to do
before
school.
you?
They
Or
won't.
what if one of them gets married before you or something?
I don't care if they get married. My plan, I talked to my best friend about it all the time. We were talking about it yesterday. I think that I want like a good 2, maybe 3 years before I actually get married to live on my own.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
I don't even think you never lived by yourself.
No.
But
I did not even qualify for a singles ward.
So if I found like my husband in senior year or whatever, I would get married, but I don't necessarily want that to happen. I don't want to find my spouse in senior year or like right out of high school, because I want that time.
Oh.
But I mean, I guess if I did find the person, I would, but like I don't want to do it that early because I want to live on my own. I've always wanted to.
Yeah, be careful what you manifest.
What?
I don't know.
Well,
when you say, I don't want to find my spouse, there's a lot of people who can't find a spouse.
Well, no, I'm saying I do. I'm just saying not right out of high school.
Yeah.
Like,
so if somebody approaches you, you'll be like, excuse me, come back in 6 months.
well, I do want to date in high school. Like, I'm excited for the like point of my life where I can just ask people on dates instead of being like, oh, so-and-so like so-and-so. Oh,
Yeah.
do you like them? And then you have to text people and everybody's like, oh yeah, we're talking. Like, I just want to do regular just like dates with people where you're not actually dating anyone, but like you just like regular dating, I guess. But I'm sick of all the like 11-year-olds dating and stuff.
Having boyfriends and stuff.
Yeah. They're doing a little bit more than just that, actually, at my school.
Okay, but not your sisters.
No.
No. Yeah, that's good. All right. Is there a message or something you want all of my listeners to know?
Yes. I don't know how old you guys are, but subscribe to me on YouTube. It's Leila Jade on YouTube, LeilaJade. And if you have any kids, they should subscribe too.
Is it Leila Jade or it's Leila Jade?
That's a good point. My Instagram handle is it's Leila Jade, ITS Leila Jade. So it's not, people always get confused when I say that. But that's my Instagram. You should also follow me. And then my YouTube is just Leila Jade.
Well, that's a very important message for the whole listener base.
It's important for me because how am I going to move out with my YouTube money if I have no followers?
You're silly.
Jenny's doing it. I
know.
can do it.
We have experts at our
She
fingertips.
monetized hers.
I know, for a lot of things. Yeah. Hopefully I can send you to Jenny for a while.
I was trying to fly by myself. She won't let me fly by myself, but I've been flying, so I don't think it'd be very hard.
You've been flying? How many flights have you been
No,
on?
I mean, I've flown. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Twice.
No.
3 times.
Well, I've gone 3 places on flights, so 6 flights.
Yeah.
Right? No, and layovers.
Okay.
So I've gone 10 flights.
You're gonna count layovers.
Well,
All right.
that's boarding and unboarding and stuff.
Okay,
so.
on a serious note, what's a tip that people can use to be more accountable in their life?
Get Marcy Bark coaching. Get an accountability coach.
Oh my. Okay.
I don't know, just like have more willpower.
Yeah, they definitely need coaching. And you need to read the book if you're my HR person.
I'll listen to the audiobook.
Good.
Maybe.
You need to. All right, everybody, thanks for listening. We'll see you next Wednesday for another episode of
The accountability
Oh
coach.
my, try again.
Your loving kick in the pants.
All right, guys. Have a good day.
Bye.
Hey friends, I want to thank you for listening to this episode of Your Loving Kick in the Pants. If you got any value out of this episode, I would love for you to drop me a review or share with a friend what you learned. All right, I'll see you next Wednesday for Your Loving Kick in the Pants.